On the flip side of the project that you mentioned, I was just part of one. It's probably almost too long of a pilot phase, but that's because, financial decisions have to be made, RFP process, all that fun stuff.
Hmm.
But it was 5 months. I think we did 40 pilot locations on a 3,000 site rollout. And even with that luxury of time, and we did a lot, we're building out, regional tiger teams, tribal knowledge, fine tuning the install guide. We put together a video installation guide, have a technical coordinator trained up for remote support that has a decision tree where if you run into this, do this. But 40 locations over 5 months. Then we get into production, and all of a sudden it's 10 sites at night. So then you start stress testing it.
Yeah.
And you're getting further into those markets where maybe you did a location or two. Now you're getting the new areas of that market, and circumstances are completely different. So we're like 3-4 months into that, and still just like you said, you can't predict everything. It's going to get stress tested. You're going to learn things as you go. There's always going to be bumps no matter how much of a pilot phase you do.
But think about that project that you're in right now. It's not just you and the end customer. There's a lot of people in the middle of that, right? A lot of different responsibilities. Somebody's shipping hardware to the location. We have to get technicians spun up and ready to go. You got to work with somebody else for the scheduling, and then making sure that that schedule works with not just corporate folks, but all the franchisees. And they have different operating hours and different functions of communication. And I mean, it's incredibly complicated. And then you tack on the number of locations and the amount of work that's going on inside of every one of these sites. So it's just, I think it's very easy to oversimplify and to come out of the gates thinking that this should be a layup. This is your living. You do this all the time. But I mean, look at doctors. They're all the time discovering and learning new things about the human body. Well, so are we. you know?
Yeah, I think there's just certain things you're not going to learn until you scale. Can't be discovered in a controlled pilot. Like the project I'm talking about, I didn't realize there's like a US shortage for a certain type of raceway. So we're not going to know that just doing 40 sites. Now
Right.
you're trying to do hundreds of sites and you find out, oh man, it's really hard to get this. So now we have to pivot to something else and, call an audible on how we're procuring this material and shipping it to site. There's just things like that. You're not going to be able to flush out on a small sample size pilot.